Good morning, grade fours. I hope you are well and safe. I hope you are indoors due to the lockdown. I'm your coding teacher, Kevin Baloyi, and we'll be going through some coding stuff. So, a little bit about myself. Um, I am a global minded educator, and I chose education because I want to change the world. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, I believe that even after this lesson, you'll be ready to actually go out to the world. You can study abroad, you can work abroad. It's up to you where you want to study, where you want to work, or what business you want to start. I'm a teacher at King David Victory Park, and I'm also a co-producer of EdTech Summit Africa, where we train teachers on how to use technology in classrooms. So today we're gonna go through a method called KWL. So K stands for what do you know, W stands for what do you want to know, and L stands for what have you learned. So first question, I believe you can answer on the chat box. So I just want to know, what do you know about coding? When you hear the term coding, what comes to your mind? I'll be waiting for your answers in the chat box. And as you think about that question, I also want you to think about the following question. What do you want to know about coding? Is there something specific that you want to know? Is there anything specific about coding that you need to know, that you want to learn today? Hopefully, at the end of the lesson, I'll have covered everything that you want to know. Okay, first question, what is coding? So coding is a method of giving instructions to a computer to perform a specific task. So it's like telling a computer what you want it to do. You actually controlling the program. You're telling it what to do. Computers are not that smart because whatever you tell it to do, it will do that, right? So coding is actually, it's basically that. For example, if your mom asks you to buy bread, you'll perform that task, right? Because she told you what to do, and then you're acting according to what she told you, right? Coding is what makes it possible for us to create computer software, applications, and websites. So all your games that you play on your phone, all your social media platforms, your Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, there was coding involved, right? Even your machines at home, for example, your microwave, there's coding involved. Your laundry machine, there was coding involved. So today we're only gonna focus on block coding, even though there are different types of coding, but today we're only gonna focus on block coding. So when you go to Hour of Code on code.org, can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Oh, okay, thank you so much. Because someone was saying that they can't hear me. So we're gonna focus on this on code.org. So as you can see, there's the front and the back. So when you're coding, you'll only see the front blocks. But when you click on them and then when they turn, you'll see that at the back there's programming, right? So coding and programming go hand in hand. So there are different types of coding, but we'll focus on block coding today, which is like dragging and dropping, connecting the block PCs. And then at the end of this lesson, you will know and understand the different areas of your coding page, because you will see where there's a picture where you have to control your character, and then you will see where you actually putting the blocks together, the pieces, the puzzle pieces, right? And then you know how important it is to be a digital citizen. You know what sequencing is. You will understand how loops work and what debugging is. you will know the run and reset buttons, and you'll be able to create your own game on PlayLab. So right now, I want you to open your browser and go to www.code.org. I want you to do that right now. Once you're on code.org, I want you to click on Learn. It's on your top left. I want you to click Learn. Once you're on that page, I want you to scroll down, and then you will see different grades. So I want you to click on grades K to 5. Under grades K to 5, I want you to click on Learn More. After clicking on Learn More, I want you to click on Course B. I want you to click on Course B. Lina, can you hear me right now? Okay, is everyone able to go to the browser and go to code.org? So everyone, you can't go into code.org. Okay, I'll just go and then you can go later when you get time. So I'll just show you how it works. Okay, so there are different videos that you're gonna watch. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is on your chat box, you will see a link. I want you to click on that link. Click on that link and then you'll be on the same page as mine. I just posted a link right now. So if you're able to go into that link, I think we can continue. Okay, so your first lesson here, you will see that there's a video, and that video actually teaches you about digital footprint, right? It's about being a good digital citizenship, and we'll talk more about digital footprint in our next lessons. And then right now, I'm just gonna go through any program, for example, sequencing with Angry Bird. So number one, that's your video. And then on two, that's when you're gonna start building your code. It's really, really, really basic and easy. It's dragging and dropping, like I said. So here's your angry bird, and then he wants to get to the pig. How many steps does he have to move forward? It's only one. So you're going to have to connect that one block. Right. And then it will tell you, congratulations, you completed puzzle 2. You just wrote one line of code, right? Then you click continue, and then it becomes more harder and harder as you progress. But as long as you read the instructions at the top, then you should be able to do it, right? So I'm going to connect 1, 2, because I have to move 1 and 2. Then I'm going to click run. So I'm going to do this for now. I'm going to make an error. I want you to see what happens, right? So when you click run, he's only going to move one block because I only put one east puzzle, right? East block. So what do I do now? I'm going to reset. Remember earlier on I spoke about the run and reset button. So this is what I was talking about. And then if I put 2 of those, I'm going to move 1 and 2, right? So when you get time, I want you to go through it. And then please give me your feedback on your social media platforms, and then I'm going to give you the hashtags later. Okay, let's proceed. Okay. So once you are there, it's either you're gonna click on that link or you're gonna follow the steps. You're gonna click on learn, and then under grades K to 5, you're gonna click learn more. Click on course C, and then I want you to complete course C. And then at the end of course C, you'll be able to claim your certificate. You can either ask your parents to print it for you or save it on your computer, or you can do it for yourself. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is here, same on the chat box, I want you to type a few things that you've learned so far. And then if you have any questions, I want you to ask them on the chat box. And then again, if you are on social media, when you share your what you want and then our takeaway message for the day. So number 1, learning to code develops problem solving and computational thinking skills. So as you code, you're not only doing it for fun, but then there are things that you are learning, right? And then digital literacy is now as important as reading and writing. Remember how parents used to say, no, you have to go to school, you have to learn how to read, how to write. But then now digital literacy is now as important as that. You need to be, you need to be able to use technology in this day and age because we're living in the 21st century. 3, learning to code instills the importance of collaboration and teamwork. So if you don't want to do this alone, you can have your friends or your family doing it with you. Then number 4, coding is fun and coding is the future. 5, learning to code gives you courage to try new things. It gives you the courage to try new things, the curiosity and determination to want to do a lot, right? So I want you to practice coding. So from here, after using hour of code, and then if I can see that you guys are getting the hang of it, and then you're gonna move on to Scratch. That's when you're gonna create more fun games, gonna create educational games, gonna create any games of your choice, basically, right? Then 6, it teaches you to be protective, to be proactive about technology, and it prepares you for future technological innovations, right? Because I believe that right now, whatever that you are learning at school and looking at the advancement of technology in these days, I believe that some of the jobs that you guys are going to be doing have not been created yet. Hence, I'm saying it prepares you for future technological innovations. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll design your own 3D printer, you'll design something that the world hasn't seen before. Then, seven, learning to code. Um, okay, perseverance is a hard thing to teach, but it is an important skill to learn. So you need to persevere, right? Then number eight, learning to code will make you future proof. What do I mean by future proof? So your future is secure because a lot of companies, when they hire you, they want to know if you have coding skills, if you have computer skills, typing skills, all those, right? So learning to code will make you have a great future. So for more coding activities, I still want you to go to code.org. Just go through all the games and all the codes. And then there's also codemonkey.com. Um, that's suitable for like your grade R to grade 5. It's like basic coding. It's similar to Hour of Code. And then there's also Scratch. I want you to go to scratch.mit.edu if you feel that you want things that are more advanced. Or you can also search on YouTube. You can search Hour of Code and then you'll see different coding skills. You see different people who are coding. So yeah, just go through all these websites. And then once you are done with course C, so course C is the one that we're doing right now. Once you are done with course C, there are a lot of fun coding activities you can explore on course D. And then for more information, I want you to don't hesitate, just drop me an email. If you have any questions, just drop me an email, or if you want to find me on social media, I am Kevin Baloni. And then right now, I think we should continue with our coding. I'm not sure if everyone managed to click on the link, and please let me know. Please let me know once you are there. Can everyone still hear me? Okay. Are you able to go onto code.org right now or click on that link? Does it take you to code.org? Okay. Some are saying yes, some are saying no. Okay. Those who are saying no, you can still go to your browser, go to Google, and then just search Hour of Code, and then you should get the code.org website. Okay. Kalem, I see that you're on your phone and it doesn't want you to go into it. Do you have a tablet perhaps? Everyone who's saying no, does that mean you're all using your phones? Then if you're on your laptop, it should be easy. Just on your browser, type www.code.org or just click on the link that I just posted. I'm gonna post it again. Okay, so we're gonna continue with our coding. So, and bear in mind that there are new terms that you're also gonna learn, terms like debugging. Who knows what debugging is? If you know what debugging is, please type your answer on the chat box. Okay, can everyone see my screen, my coding screen? Naledi, can you see my screen? Okay, so let's go through this again. So we're gonna have to move 2 steps forward, and then you're gonna have to move up north, right? So already we have those 2 blocks, and then you're just gonna connect that one. Then you're gonna run the program. And then now this is what we call debugging, because already there are blocks that are put for us. But then now we need to look at our code and then look at if this is correct or not. So we're gonna have to move 1 south and then 2 west, right? So that's 1 south, 2 west, and then you have to remove the reset. Then you're gonna run it. And you notice that as you go on and on and on, complicated. And then right now I want you to practice this when you're done with this lesson. There are a lot and lots and lots of things. And then I'm gonna show you how the loop works. So a loop is a repeat puzzle. So can you see she has to pick all these minis, right? She has to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And as she's moving, she has to pick, right? But instead of using this, instead of doing this 4 times, you can actually use a repeat puzzle, the repeat block, put those inside, and then delete those. And then can you see that she has to move 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So you need to make sure that it's 4 here. And then when you run your program, what's going to happen, right? And then you'll see it becomes more and more complicated. And then when you click on show code, right, it's going to show you the back part of that code. Remember when you spoke about the front and the back? So like I told you, on your front, you'll see this, but then at the back of this, you actually, this is actually the programming that was involved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they gave us 4. So we just have to change that to a 6, and then 1. Okay, any questions? If you have any questions, please type them in the chat box. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them right now. Okay. You don't have any questions for me. Okay, I have questions for you. I want you to tell me what coding is because I gave you a definition in the beginning of the lesson. I want you to tell me what coding is. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Okay, Sisego, thank you. Okay, so since you hear me, I want you to answer the question, what is coding? Like, just write me, can be a line or two, or if you have any questions, you can ask me the questions and I'll be able to answer them back. So no one has a question and no one has an answer to my question. Hmm. Okay, Willow, what is coding? Maybe you can answer the question. Sileto, Renee, Melu, Simosa, guys, are you still alive? Grade fours, are you still with me? Please repeat the question. No, the question is, what is coding? Because I gave you the definition in the beginning of the lesson. So we just, I want to see if, I want to check if you guys are listening. I want to check if you understood what coding is. So in your own words, I want you to define coding for me. What is coding? Lebogang, what is coding? Telling a computer what to do, right? Sisego, that's excellent. Um, how do I say your name? Trachet. I'm sorry if I misspelled your name. Um, I believe you meant to say coding is the future, right? And that is also correct. Naledi. Naledi, I want you to answer the question, please. Okay, so from what I'm seeing right now, I'm getting the message that everyone understands everything. Everyone knows everything about coding because no one is asking me a question. Okay, so since you didn't want to define what coding is and only got two answers, I want you to share what you've learned today. If there's something specific, something new that you've learned today, please share with us. Everyone is still quiet. Hello. Okay. Coding is language programming devices. That's correct, right? So even your cell phone, your laptop, your tablet, your whatever device that you're using, there's also coding involved. So the reason why coding is so important, and the reason why coding is so important is because as you learn how to code, yes, now lady, go ahead, now lady. Now lady, now lady, your hand is up. Wanted to say something. Okay. So the reason why coding is important, like I was saying, is because a lot of devices, like when they were designed, there was coding involved. So I want you to think of things that you'll be able to design after learning how to code. Think about the games that you can design and sell. Think about um, the robots that you can program, right? Because robotics is also part of part of coding. Because all those robots, you use coding to control them. You use coding to, you know, any other questions? Okay, Kalem, you saying that you learned what coding means. Willow, and if you run code with you, I don't know where it would be. I do binary school, which is robotics. Okay. Okay. Just a challenge from me to you. Just a challenge from me to you. I want you to think about the things that you're gonna start designing, right? What kind of a game do you want to design? Think about that, and then feel free to drop me an email. Share your ideas. You can share them on social media using the hashtags, right? You can share on social media using the hashtags, and then you can also share with your friends and family, right? And then right now, yeah, just come up with ideas, guys. Come up with ideas. Who knows? Um, maybe your idea can be. I believe that all your ideas are brilliant ideas, right? I believe that there's someone out there who's gonna approach you and want to buy that idea from you. So start thinking about those things. Like I said, coding is the future, and it actually um, tells you that you'll have a brighter future, right? So grade fours, I want you to start thinking about ideas, start thinking about things that you want to design, things that you want to share with the rest of the world, right? And everyone is still quiet. Grade fours, I'm still waiting for my answers. I only got from five people. Grade fours, are you still here? Okay, grade fours, you are here, but when I ask questions, you are quiet. Why? Naledi, can you hear me now? Okay. One last reminder. Please, 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 please share what you've learned on your social media using the hashtag STEM Champions and hashtag Read to Lead. Please make sure that you share that with your friends and family. Okay, so Naledi, I think you're the only one who can't hear me because everyone else can still hear me. Lina says, I learned that coding is fun. It is fun as long as you put your heart into it, right? Coding is fun. Everyone is saying coding is fun. Everyone is saying coding is fun, of which is true. I also enjoy coding when I'm bored, sitting alone. I always code. Okay, grade fours. We only have 5 minutes left. So if you have any question, even if it's a last minute question, please feel free to ask me right now because we still have a bit of time left. Please feel free to ask me right now. Oh, Kalem, you're saying you don't have any questions. So if I ask you a question, are you going to be able to answer it right now? Okay, so it seems like no one has any question. Seems like not everyone wants to answer the question. Okay, grade fours, since there's no question, there aren't any questions, and no one seems to want to answer my questions. I want you to go through course C at your own time. If you're stuck in any way, feel free to ask me any questions, and then I'll be available to assist. Right. So I guess I will see you tomorrow. If you have questions, you can still save them for tomorrow. We can start with the questions before we can actually start with the lesson. So I guess we are done for the day. All the best with your other subjects, and let's hope and pray that this lockdown will be lifted up anytime soon. And stay safe. Make sure you always wash your hands. Thanks, everyone. I have a question. How do I get to code.org? You go to your browser, so you can either go to Google Chrome or you can go to Safari or Internet Explorer and just search code.org, and then it should appear. Don't worry, I won't get saved. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.